welcome to this wonderful full moon in Capricorn that is coming into full bloom on June the 24th. That energy is coming in on Thursday. Check your local listing. And the full moon in Capricorn is coming in at 0 degrees. If you're not familiar with astrology or astrologer information, what that means is that, in my opinion, of going through the solar systems, is that it's when it's at 0 degrees. But to me, it's like Capricorn is not as intense because it's in the beginning stage of the house of its intensity, but it's like it's more softer elements of the Capricorn. And then when it moves forward, more higher degree numbers like 20s and 15s, 25s, and almost on that cusp, that's when it's at its full bloom intensity. So right now we get not the intense side, but more of a softer element of Capricorn, all right? So the full moon is at her full bloom. Basically, that's what the full moon is all about. And she's taking her full cycle of 28 days from waxing to new moon to waning to full moon, all right? And it's a good time with this particular full moon and all full moons, but because it's in Capricorn, the softer elements, and it's on the axle part of Cancer, it's allowing us to take a good time to take a good deep breath in, meditate, and just breathe. Because there is no way, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you did not feel the intensity over the month, there is no way you could not have missed the eclipses that we came in on from the end of May, going through June, to Mercury retrograde, now Saturn and Uranus in retrograde, and Jupiter as well. So we have these retrogrades, right? However, in other words, the solar system deals with our emotions, okay? All of the other planets, how they go around us as Earth. All right, it deals with our emotions. It elevates our emotions down, and then it raises it out. All right, and it controls how we deal with things too. The moon is our clock. All right, so it deals with a lot of how you deal with your life, the full moon, as well as how do you work with your life? How do you work with your emotions? So right now, the full moon wants us to strike a better balance. So we want to bring things into balance. It's a good week to start off this week on projects that you may have had stagnant or that haven't been moving due to stagnation of Mercury in retrograde and going back through some things that was back in February when he was in retrograde. This energy for the past 3 weeks with everything going on with the intensity had us to be in stagnation or slowing down in areas. Don't try to push through them. Some people were still trying to push through it. You just ease through it because it's the time to reevaluate when the retrogrades are in place. However, if you have any projects that you would like to start back on or start on, this coming week is a good time to do so. You can, whatever you've been putting on hold, you can go on and get started on. And you'll be moving forward on them with ease. So here are some areas that are the earthly areas, the mundane areas that you can deal with that will bring about ease coming in. And that's loans, businesses, new job offers will come through, pregnancy, or building a family, additional family members to yourself, whatever that may be. Relationships, promotions. Moving forward is a time, and it's perfect to do that. All right. Cancer season brings in to help to bring in the fruition of that has not come in. So if you've been wondering why things have been like that, Cancer is saying, aha, eureka, fruition is in. All right. So the sign of relief is coming in. So you breathe, and it's a good time to meditate. We've been talking about that for the past couple of weeks as well. So the past few weeks has been pretty intense. Some people have lost their cool. Maybe there's some stress with yourself and with others. So that is why the full moon is here to free us up and to fill our feelings, fill up our cup, let our cups overflow in our emotions, and forgive ourselves or forgive others in the process as well. All right. So here are a few questions you want to ask yourself at the full moon. Okay. Few questions, and I can write them down. You'll see them in the description box here, along with, don't forget to join our altar vigil. That's a 3-day prosperity service. You want to see the link in the description box or go to our website at https://eclipticspiritualist7.com. You can go to products there, and then you'll see the link. All right, so here's a few of the questions you want to ask yourself during this full moon. You want to make sure that you write them down. You want to journal them in your grimoire or your journal, your diary, or your book of shadows. One of the questions is, am I working too hard or not enough? Am I working hard enough to achieve my goals? That's one question you want to ask yourself. Write it down. Now, everyone should have some sort of goals. Everybody, no matter what age you are, what area, stages in your life you are, no matter what, you should have some type of goal set for yourself. And don't set a limit to yourself based off of your age. Sometimes people feel like if they've reached a certain age that they don't have to try to push towards goals. The sky is the limit. You should always be doing that no matter what. Now, that can be in many directions of your life as far as goals. It doesn't necessarily have to be about acquiring things. It can be about shadow work or spiritual areas, things that you need to focus on, working on yourself that you know that you need to deal with within yourself is very important, so that way you're growing and going in your life. If you're not reviewing things that you have challenges in, you can't move forward in other areas that you want to acquire in your life. Number two, second question is, am I living in the integrity with my beliefs? Am I living in the integrity with my beliefs? If so, how? And if not, why not? So that's the second question. Living in your integrity is whatever your moral code is. We all have to have some sort of moral code in our lives, some sort, whatever that may be. You have to do a self-evaluation to find out what that is, so that way you don't accept any and everything in your life, or you did an integrity check for yourself, because maybe you've been carrying things from childhood or whatever stage in your life. Every life is a 10-year cycle. So whatever stage you're in, that's a new life coming in. So you don't want to live in the past 10 years. You should be growing from each cycle in your life. That's what the full moon does for us as well. And the third one is, do I need to give myself or someone else a break? And who? Okay. The full moon asks us to do what? To fill our cups. Let our cups overflow. Give yourself a break, or give other people a break that may have been needing some type of help themselves. Maybe they've been dealing with things and they've been taking it out on you, or maybe they've gone totally quiet and in their shell because they don't know how to express themselves, or whatever they may be. This is a time where you will reflect for yourself, and maybe if it's someone else, you go on ahead and you deal with that as well. All right? So it's saying that have a wonderful full moon in Capricorn. Looking at these things, stay tuned for our full moon in Capricorn ritual that we have coming up on the channel. Don't forget to join our 3-day altar vigil, prosperity vigil, as well as doing the ritual work that the video will come up on. And we have a full moon oracle reading that is on the website. You can check that out. That's coming up soon, so you can do your own reading for yourself with this full moon. Don't forget to subscribe here. Click the bell for notifications. It says all notifications. Join us in this channel if you feel that this is something you would like to come up in your feed on a normal basis. Love you for watching today. Don't forget to grow and go in yourself first always, and happy full moon to you. Bye-bye.